person, like the most interesting people you've met, like through your program and your travels?
Ooh. For me, the biggest thing has just been finding other people that love travel as much as I do, especially living in Salt Lake right before remote year, which is ultimately the reason I came on remote year, because I was just not meeting anyone that had the same interests in me, like as I do. So coming on this program and finding people that you'll just be chatting and you'll know them for a month, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, that time that I lived in Thailand, and you're just like, when did you live in Thailand? You know, or you know, people that are just as like eager as you to just be like, oh yeah, let's just book a ticket to South Africa. Like, why not? You know,
we're going
it's cheap.
Yeah.
So that for me was the best part about this trip, has been finding people that like to do the same things.
I mean, I would say ditto to all those things. I have a lot of friends back in the States, but none that would really travel with me. My mom actually was like my travel buddy. I mean, my mom and I have been to like 6 countries together.
Wow.
She's 57 and full of life, and I love that, but I didn't have a lot of friends who would just go. So it was really nice to now have, hopefully, you know, a good 30 people that if I'm like, oh, I'm in your city, like I could crash on your couch, or probably a good 5 that I would say, let's go on a trip together. But I mean, I'm really lucky that I get to write about people and about stories, and there's been some amazing people that I've met along the way. To name a few, like there's a woman in Croatia who is helping to improve the tourism industry because the Croatian government is taking advantage of the uptick in tourism, and it's kind of at the detriment of locals. And so she's created something called the Island Movement, and that binds together all the different islands that actually have people living on them. And so it extends their tourism even in the down season, and kind of is like a union, if you will, for the islands. I wrote an article where I got to eat in the home of a local in 4 different countries. So in Morocco, Portugal, Hungary, and Japan. So, I mean, when we were in Japan, Jess came along with one of our other friends, and we just talked about dating with these, like, girls who were, like, single girls in their home. We're just, like, all talking about our dating experiences, and, like, that was amazing. When we were in Thailand, we hiked through this amazing old tribe, I guess, what was it, like, community or whatnot, but up in the hills, and, like, there was a woman there who didn't even know how old she was. She couldn't see. She was kind of like the mother of the area, probably like in her 90s.
Wow.
And she just wanted to touch your face. And so, like, I just sat with her and just let her touch my face. And it was just, it's those kind of experiences where, like, you just see humanity in such a different way. I loved my tour guide at Machu Picchu. She was, like, awesome my age, takes care of her sister, loves her job, is worried about the Peruvian government changing the Machu Picchu laws. So I think the biggest thing for traveling with me is it's really created a different definition of happiness and how it's so relative depending on where you go. And that people are people. Like, people hate dating in Japan, they hate it in Portugal. You know, like, you know, age is means something different wherever you are. Sometimes it's amazing to be wrinkled and to have all this, and in other parts of the world it's not. So as from a personal perspective, that's been very comforting to me, to just know that we're kind of like all in this together.
Yeah, I remember I went to the Philippines for a month in December, or a couple weeks in December, and we were on this island, Coron, which is like somewhat touristy, but not as touristy.
Is that the party island?
No, it's so there's like
before.
Palawan, which has all of the like big lagoons, small lagoon, like beautiful spots to go, and then an island just up north has a couple other places to go. But we went there, and we were walking around one evening, and we found this big like Christmas festival, and it had all of the local schools from the islands. The little kids were performing like a song and a dance, and we walk in, and we're the only white people in like anywhere, like none of the, just no tourists were out. And we had all of the kids just like run up to us and start like touching our hair, touching your face, just saying, "You're so beautiful. Like, do you like our island? Do you like our city?
Wow.
Do you like our
That's
are
awesome.
you gonna go do this? Are you?" And they were just like 9, 8 years old, and some of them spoke English and kind of translated for the other ones. And experiences like that are what make the entire thing worth it. You know.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.